Okay, today I'm working on blocks 4 and 5, and the first one is the Friendship Star block. So what I'm planning on doing is doing some crosshatch up in these 3 squares of the corners, the 3 outside squares of the corners, and doing some continuous curve and some floral designs, and then just some outlining in these V's here. So these triangles. So I'm going to need my short ruler, and we'll go ahead and get started. So first thing I'm going to do is some crosshatch. So I'm going to go ahead and start here in the center, secure my stitches, and just go on over. And I'm going to grab my scissors and get rid of my thread tails there. Now the reason I'm only doing these 3 outside squares is because this square, forms a different design with these 2 triangles in this square here. So I'm going to treat this all as one design element and treat this as a design element on its own. So that's why I'm doing that. And then I'm going to do some continuous curve in here, and then I'm going to work my way around. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. Continuous curve, and then I'm going to do continuous curve also in here. So I'm going to go ahead, and then what I want to do in here to fill in is do a little flower, but I need to kind of get all the way around before I do that so I know how much space I have to work with. And I'm going to go ahead and break thread. I could just stitch in the ditch there, but that would kind of break up the curve here. So since this is the first time quilting on this block, I'm probably going to wind up stopping and starting a lot until I figure out a path, and I may not be able to find one anyway. So okay, let's I'm going to go up a little ways and then make a leaf, a little bit more, make another leaf, and then do my hook and a feather, or a flower. And that just kind of fills in that space there. And it isn't real noticeable because the fabrics are busy enough, and the thread is the same cream colored thread that I used in the previous blocks, but it blends in really well to all of the fabrics in this quilt. So I'm just going to need to use that throughout the quilt. And then here I need to do some straight lines. I'm going to start here. And I'm going to go from this point up to this one. And then come back down. And then I want to fill in a little bit more, so I'm just going to come over a little bit and then come back down. So that kind of gives me a double arrow in here. And then I just want to do some outline lines here, just a 1/4 inch in. And then I'm going to come up here, and then I'm going to do the continuous curve again. I'm going to do a cabbage rose in the center, so I'm going to start right here. I just want to fill that as much as I can. And I'm going to go ahead and sneak out here. And then I'm going to do some cross hatch. So I need to know where the center of this is. So let me get something to measure with. For this one, I'm going to start in the middle again. So let me mark the center. So I just put a line there on the diagonal where I think the center is, and then put that line there, and that gives me the center. Okay, so I'm going to do a spin feather in here. Where'd my scissors go? Here we go. Unclip my thread. Now I kind of broke my rule there on not putting feathers in busy fabrics, because you know you can do that. You can break your rules. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stitch in the ditch around this. Otherwise, it's probably going to look kind of wrong. It won't look good. So let's go ahead and do that. Tails out. Okay, now I'm going to do the leaves here, and for these leaves I'm going to do a little bit different design. I'm going to come out, curve like this, and come in like that. I'm going to keep it in that piece instead. So that's the design I'm working on here. So the same on this side. Like that. So that's the design I want to put in there. So let's go. And then for here, I kind of want to do the same thing, only it'll be a full. And this one's going to go up. Like that. And okay, let me stop here. And for this design, I want to start in the center. So I want to start here. I need to move things a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go swirl, swirl, and another swirl. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here and come off of this petal. gonna go forward. And I could follow this all the way around, but I don't want to, so I'm going to stop right there. And no other reason than I would just find it a little bit difficult to keep backtracking. So. Alrighty, now I need to work on here, and with this I'm just going to cross hatch. And then I need to work on these, and these are going to be feathers, so let me do those first.
Thanks for watching. For more quilting ideas, click on the video links. And to keep up with my latest projects, click on the subscribe button. I hope to see you again soon.